Welcome back. All right, so we got 9 games on Saturday. 9. So it fits on the smaller board, which is unusual for a Saturday. Very rare. So we have one matinee game, technically, and then we have the 3 o'clock Pacific, 6 o'clock Eastern start on a Saturday in Florida. Then we have 5 games starting an hour later, and then we have 2 later games. So it's really not going to be that bad. Starting at 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, we've got the Anaheim Ducks and the Philadelphia Flyers. This is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again in Anaheim on November the 10th. For Anaheim, they're 3-4 this season. Henrique still looking for his first goal. He has 2 assists. Terry has been good. 2 goals, 3 assists for him. And in 3 games, Carlson has 2 goals and an assist for 3 points. So as long as he can stay healthy, he will be in the running for that Calder Trophy. On the Philadelphia side, they are 4-2-1. Lawton still looking for his first goal, but he has 4 helpers. Tippett, 1 goal to go with 3 assists. Both Lawton and Tippett around the net the last game. The goals are going to start to come for them. York with a goal and an assist. Solid young defenseman there. And so we'll see if Philadelphia can keep up that start that I did the video on today, tomorrow, which will be today when this video goes live. Anyways, 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific start between the Seattle Kraken and the Florida Panthers. The first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again in Seattle on December the 12th. The Kraken has been a tough start. 2-4-2 to start the season. Beniers, no goals, 3 assists. Wenberg, no goals, 2 assists. And Adam Larson, who had a career year last year for Seattle, he is sitting with 0 points thus far. On the Florida side, they're 3-3 to start the season. Rodriguez has fit right in. 2 goals, 6 assists for him. Verhaeghe has 3 goals. Surprisingly, no assists thus far. And Ekman Larson, a goal and 2 assists. I think he's been decent for what Florida's wanting from him. I think he's been better in Florida than he was in Vancouver. All the best to him. And then we get to the 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific starts, beginning with Detroit and Boston. This should be great. First of 4 meetings, they'll meet again November the 4th, November the 24th, and December the 31st. If Detroit wins, this game's going to be fast, a lot of chances. If Boston wins, it's probably going to look like it's been played in porridge. So 5-2-1 record for Detroit. Raymond, 2 goals, 4 assists for 6 points. He has really picked it up. And Perron, 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points, veteran leadership there. Larkin's been fantastic, 4 goals, 11 assists, 15 points in 8 games. I checked. That's pretty good. On the Boston side, they're 6-0-1. They're coming off of that loss against the Anaheim Ducks, of course. Coyle, a goal and 4 assists for him thus far this year. Van Riemsdyk's fit in pretty well. 3 goals, 2 assists for him. And McAvoy, still seeking his first goal. He has 6 assists to start the year off. So, yeah, I think if Boston's going to win, it's going to have to be a low opportunity, kind of a slow game. If Detroit wins, it's going to be because Boston can't contain their offense. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between the New York Islanders and the Columbus Blue Jackets. This is the first of 3 meetings. They'll meet again December the 7th as well as April the 4th. For the Islanders, they're 3-2-1 to start the season. Barzal, a goal and 4 assists. They could use another goal or 2 out of him. Nelson gets the goals. 3 goals to go with 1 assist for 4 points. And Dobson's been very good. 2 goals, 5 assists for 7 points. On the Columbus side, they're 3-2-2 to start the season. Cole Sillinger, 2 assists thus far. The bounce-back season isn't going in the bounce-back direction to this stage. And Goudreau doesn't have a goal either. He has 4 assists. So Goudreau's probably not very happy with his production. Jake Bean, a goal and 2 assists from the blue line for him. We'll see where the goals come from for Columbus against the Islanders. The Islanders, of course, coming off of a win over the Ottawa Senators. We'll see how this one goes. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between the Winnipeg Jets and the Montreal Canadiens. This is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again in Winnipeg on December the 18th. Winnipeg's 4-3 to start the season. New captain Lowry, 4 assists for him thus far. Ehlers finally got his first goal. He has 2 assists with that first goal as well for 3 points. And Pionk, 3 helpers to this stage of the season. On the Montreal side, they're off to a 4-2-1 start. They get off to a 5-2-1 start. We might have something to talk about here. Gallagher, 2 goals and an assist for 3 points. He's been all around it. Every time I'm watching Montreal, Gallagher's very prominent. Caulfield's been very good. 4 goals, 5 assists, 9 points. Silencing the doubters, at least early in the season. Matheson, 2 goals, 3 assists for 5 points. Has been the stalwart on the blue line. Also at 7 Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific, we've got the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Nashville Predators. This is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again December the 9th in Toronto. For the Leafs, 5-2 to start the season. Max Domi, it's been a tough start from a goal perspective, but he has 4 assists. And when a team's 5-2, you don't complain as much about the guys who aren't producing. Nyes, 2 goals, 2 assists. His production's come up lately. We'll see if Domi's does as well. Tavares has been on a heater. 4 goals, 7 assists, 11 points for him. So Tavares with 11 points in 7 games. That's on pace for a very good year. The Nashville Predators, 3-4, coming off that loss against Vancouver. Forsberg, a goal and 4 assists. They want more points out of him. Nyquist with a goal and 3 assists. O'Reilly had that really good first game of the year, but he's sitting with 2 goals, 2 assists for 4 points in 7 games now. So they're looking for some more goals. We'll see if they can get it against Woll, because we know Woll's going to be playing because he's been fantastic. So I don't even have to look. I know Toronto's going to start him, because why wouldn't you? 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific start between the Ottawa Senators and the Pittsburgh Penguins. The first of 3 meetings. I'm wearing Pittsburgh because I'm taking Pittsburgh in this, because why not? Both teams are 3-4. Their other meetings will be December the 23rd and March the 12th. Brady Tkachuk for Ottawa wants more points. 4 goals, 2 assists. The 4 goals are fine, but 6 points in 7 games doesn't quite cut it. Matthew Joseph, though, here's the odd part. So you have a player with 6 points in 7 games who's probably not all that happy about it, and another who'd be delighted. Joseph with 3 goals and 3 assists. Not bad for a guy who, before the season, we were talking about him getting traded to make cap space for Pinto, and now we know that's not going to happen. Ridley Gregg with a goal and 4 assists as well. His role more prominent in the wake of injuries, and of course the Pinto not being there situation. On the Pittsburgh side, and again, both teams 3-4. Riley Smith, 4 goals, 2 assists. He had a couple of goals in their last game, or a couple of goals in the game before their last game, right? Malkin, 4 goals, 5 assists, 9 points. Very good start to the season for Malkin. And Letang, 4 helpers. And of course, I'm wearing a Crosby jersey. I didn't put Crosby on the board because I think I had Crosby on the board the last time I previewed a Pittsburgh game. 10 Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific, the New York Rangers and the Vancouver Canucks. First of 2 meetings will meet again in New York on January the 8th. Both teams are 5-2. This should be a good game. Both teams coming off of shutouts as well. So for the Rangers' 5-2 record, Panarin has been excellent. 3 goals, 7 assists, 10 points for him. Trocheck, it's been all over the place. Not very many points, though. A goal and 2 assists for him. Adam Fox doing Adam Fox things. 2 goals, 6 assists, 8 points for him. He'll be, of course, against Quinn Hughes. I don't have Hughes on the board, though, for the 5-2 Canucks. I do have JT Miller. 3 goals, 8 assists, 11 points for him in 7 games. Contract looks fine as long as he's scoring at that pace. And Pettersson, 2 goals, 10 assists, 12 points. So 10 assists in 7 games. Those are Henrik Sedin type numbers. Di Giuseppe has become a real story for Vancouver. 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points. He's a very hardworking blue-collar player. I'm glad to see him getting his opportunity. 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific. You know there's a 7:30 start on a Saturday. It's LA at home against Vegas. LA with the comeback victory. Vegas coming off of a loss against Chicago. This is the first of 3 meetings. They'll meet again on November the 8th, as well as December 28th. Vegas now 7-0-1 on the season. Stevenson, 2 goals, 5 assists for him. It feels like he's been stuck on 7 points for a while here. Barbashev just has the 2 goals. They could use a little more out of him. And Carlson, 3 goals, 6 assists, 9 points. Off to a really strong start this year for Vegas. On the LA side, they're 4-2-1. Doughty with a couple of goals tonight. He now has 3 goals and 2 assists on the season. That's not bad. Byfield, 2 goals and 2 assists. He had a goal and an assist tonight against Arizona. And Fiala, a goal and 9 assists for 10 points for him. If he can stay healthy, he will very likely lead this team in points, unless Kopitar decides he doesn't want to give that up and he scores more points. But at any rate, let me know your winners in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.